homemade salted nut rolls. If you haven't tried these, you need to. They are so much better than store-bought. There are a few steps to the process, but if you take it step by step, it's not that bad. So first thing you're gonna do is make the nougat. Okay, you are going to brown, I know, brown butter. I hate browning butter, but you need to do it. I have made this recipe without browning it. Doesn't taste quite the same. So basically you're just gonna put this on medium-high heat. You're gonna keep stirring it about 8 minutes. Keep stirring it, don't burn it, until there are brown bits in the bottom of the pan. So I just put my butter on low just to start melting while I prep some other things. On a cookie sheet, parchment paper or wax paper, then 7 ounces of marshmallow fluff in a microwave safe bowl, and 3 cups of powdered sugar. Then make sure you have vanilla and salt. Then add your browned butter to your marshmallows, very carefully because it is going to be very hot. Stir it to incorporate. Once you get a little incorporated, switch to the whisk. Then you're gonna add a ½ teaspoon of salt and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. This is my homemade vanilla, but use what you like. Now you're just gonna continue to whisk it until it incorporates. It's gonna feel like it's not gonna come together, but it is. And you might have to just occasionally scrape off your whisk. And once it starts to come together, you can whisk it a little harder and a little faster. It's a good arm workout. Sorry. Okay, then once it's all incorporated, go ahead and add your powdered sugar. And you will need a stiffer spoon for this, just saying. Stir from the bottom so that you don't get powdered sugar everywhere, because that happens. And once everything starts coming together, go ahead and dump it out on a clean surface because you're gonna need it just for a little while. You're just kneading it to make sure that all of the powdered sugar is incorporated. Hey, I give you nougat. Not that hard, is it? That's what she said. All you're gonna do, roll them into logs. The easiest way I found to do this, break out a piece, and then I know this is gonna be awkward, I'm so sorry, but just roll it out like that. Once it gets kind of long, sorry, I just set them on my cookie sheet. And then depending on how big you'd like them, I try to make them kind of small because I feel like this is more of a bite-sized thing. First time I made them like longer, sorry. But that was just too much. Sorry. Okay, I'll try to behave now. But once you get them rolled out like that, then all you do is go ahead and take a knife and cut them. And like I said, I used to make them big, I make them small now. Bite size is better. And once you coat these with caramel and you roll them in nuts, they end up being pretty big. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna put these in the freezer for just a couple of hours so that they firm up so that they're easier to dip in the caramel and roll in the nuts. The nougat was in the freezer for a few hours. I made my homemade caramel, recipes posted if you're interested. Otherwise, you can use a simple caramel recipe that you have. Chop your nuts, salted nuts, okay? All different sizes, some big, some small. All sizes are okay, right? Anywho. Grab a nougat, drop it in the caramel, tap it off. Scrape it off, drop it in the nuts. Give them a little shake. And then roll it around. A little shake gets the small pieces attached, and when you go through with your hands, you can then mush in the big pieces. And continue on, but these are delicious. I'm gonna put them back in the refrigerator so they can firm up, but you need to try these today because they're delicious. Taste it. It's still warm.
So good.
So good. Nougat, caramel, peanuts, salt, all the things. Giddy up, bitches. You need to try these today.